Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this? Drop a comment.
Yeah. Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah.
They want to throw you to the wayside.
Yeah. I mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say who they portray to be. You be like, damn.
But Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's powerful. He's all this.
In a heated encounter, Floyd Mayweather traded sharp words with Gervonta Tank Davis, confidently asserting his superiority. The tension escalated as both fighters stood their ground, with Mayweather dismissing any chance of defeat, while Tank fired back, insisting his power would be the difference. Fans buzzed over the intense exchange.
Far as my documentary that's coming out, you guys gonna see 26 years of behind-the-scenes footage that you guys have never seen.
I remember when radio hosts and TV reporters were accusing you of ducking Shane Mosley, Baldomir, Hatton, Canelo, Guerrero, and you fought all of them right after that. Is that also going to be in your documentary?
Well, I feel like the proof is in the pudding. I don't have to say who I beat. There's been so many great fighters out there, so many good fighters. All the guys that you named are hell of a fighters. Everything is about timing. I wish me and Shane Mosley could have fought when he was undefeated.
Boxing Kingdom recently stirred up debate by tweeting that Tank Davis is comparing his skills to Floyd Mayweather's, setting the stage for a heated discussion among fans. Tank confidently stated, "I feel skill-wise, mine are way better than Floyd's. If I am on my game, no one fighting today that you see on TV has more skills than me." This bold claim immediately sparked controversy, as Mayweather is widely regarded as one of the greatest defensive boxers of all time, while Tank has proven himself as a dominant knockout artist with explosive power and sharp technique. Many argue that surpassing Floyd's legendary skill set is a tall order. Fans are now debating whether Tank's confidence is just Mayweather unbeatable. Shane Mosley recently weighed in on the complex relationship between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather, acknowledging both fighters' immense talent. While highlighting the tension between them, Mosley noted, "I like both guys. I know Gervonta has his issues with Floyd, and Floyd has a big ego, where he wants to be the man on top. But Gervonta is trying to get on top, and it seems like he has to get from under Floyd." This dynamic mirrors the challenges many fighters face when rising under the shadow of a legendary mentor. Mosley compared it to his relationship with his own son, emphasizing the importance of stepping back to allow the next generation to shine. He explained that sometimes a dominant presence like Floyd's can...
Hey, Floyd, I'm happy for Floyd. He's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great. To dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won. So it's time for the new generation. They're gonna win. But your era, you won, but now there's another era. So can you make somebody else great like you are? Or help them be great like you are. That's the issue, right? And maybe that's what Tank is talking.
In a recent appearance on the Jay Hill podcast, Tank Davis opened up about the challenges he faced during his time under Floyd Mayweather's mentorship, revealing that he often felt trapped in a lose-lose situation. Davis recounted a pivotal moment before his 2017 IBF Junior Lightweight Championship fight against Jose Pedraza, where he believed Mayweather intentionally set him up for failure. According to Davis, after a 6-month period without a fight, and facing financial hardships including eviction and the need to sell his jewelry, he was pressured into accepting the bout with Pedraza. He claimed that Mayweather presented him with an ultimatum: fight Pedraza or be sidelined indefinitely. Davis stated, "I was in a lose-lose situation." He
came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. but he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza.
Who?
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
In a recent interview, Tank Davis was asked about the possibility of facing Floyd Mayweather Jr. if both were in their prime. Davis expressed deep respect for Mayweather's legendary status, stating he would avoid such a matchup. He emphasized, however, that his own skills are formidable, capable of challenging any boxer in the sport today. Davis's admiration for Mayweather is well documented. He has often cited Mayweather as a significant influence on his career, drawing inspiration from his defensive prowess and strategic acumen. Disrespect underscores Davis's reluctance to entertain a hypothetical bout against his mentor, acknowledging the challenges of facing someone of Mayweather's caliber. Despite this, Davis remains confident in his abilities. His undefeated record and multiple world titles across different weight classes attest to his exceptional talent. Davis's explosive power, speed, and ring intelligence have positioned him as one of boxing's most formidable competitors. His assertion about his skills reflects a broader belief in his capacity to compete at the highest levels, regardless of the opponent.
How would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in his prime,
Don't fight him.
If you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing game.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather recently shared a sparring video from 6 years ago featuring himself and Tank Davis, sparking discussions among boxing fans. The timing of the release, seemingly on a random day, raised speculation about Mayweather's intent. Some believe he was reminding the world of his dominance, while others saw it as a subtle jab at Tank. The video showcased Mayweather's signature defense and counter-punching skills, while Tank displayed his trademark power and aggression with their history of tension. Fans are debating whether this was a strategic move or simply a nostalgic throwback from the undefeated champion.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from D.C. That's what I learned. I thought he was from D.C. too. D.C. my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
And I seen the Lomachenko and Devin Haney for the undisputed title. You know, that was a good fight. I'm very, very glad that Devin Haney was victorious. Me and Devin sat down, you know, for us to come together and make a relationship happen. I don't want to knock championship belts because they are important. I could tell him, you could win 2 world titles, but make $250 million. Or you can win 20 world titles and make 10 million. Then when you look at Ryan and Tank, they made great money. We could have been did this, and that could have been him in the fight with Ryan Garcia.
Tank Davis has long expressed a desire to test his skills against his former mentor Floyd Mayweather Jr. In various interviews, Davis has acknowledged Mayweather's status as a top-tier fighter and has speculated that a bout between them would be his most challenging. This ambition underscores Davis's confidence in his abilities and his yearning to measure himself against the best in the sport. However, the relationship between Davis and Mayweather has been fraught with tension. Observers have suggested that Mayweather's inability to accept Davis's rising success has been a significant source of their discord. Some believe that Mayweather, known for his competitive nature, struggles with the idea of his protege potentially surpassing him. Floyd Mayweather Jr. acknowledging the significant influence Mayweather has had on his career in various interviews. Davis has highlighted Mayweather's unparalleled defensive skills and strategic acumen, often referring to him as a top-tier fighter. When posed with the hypothetical scenario of facing Mayweather in their respective primes, Davis has candidly stated that he would prefer not to engage in such a matchup, emphasizing the challenges of competing against someone of Mayweather caliber. Despite this difference, Davis maintains unwavering confidence in his own abilities. He has often articulated that his skill set is formidable enough to challenge any boxer in the sport today. This assertion is not a direct statement reflecting his self-assuredness and readiness to face any top-tier opponent in his weight division. Davis's undefeated record and multiple world titles across different weight classes serve as a testament to his exceptional talent and dedication to the sport. The relationship between Davis and Mayweather has been complex, marked by periods of mentorship and tension. Observers have suggested that Mayweather's inability to accept Davis's rising success has been a significant source of their discord. Some believe that Mayweather, known for his competitive nature, struggles with the idea of his protege potentially surpassing his own achievements, leading to a strained mentor-protege dynamic.
You know, so I don't want Tank to necessarily leave Mayweather. I think he's in this position because of everything that Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe have done for him. So I do want him to do what he is saying. Take control of your career. Say that you want Shakur and actually fight Shakur. Say that you want Devin and actually fight Devin. You know, fight these guys. Don't keep making new names. Like, you gave Barrios a chance. You gave Isaac a chance. Like, you know, Gamboa, like, those aren't the fights that we.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is celebrated for his defensive master, impeccable technique, and an unblemished 50-0 record. His ability to adapt to opponents and control the pace of fights has solidified his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats. Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, is renowned for his formidable punching power, aggressive style, and current undefeated streak. While their fighting styles differ, Mayweather's being more defensive and strategic, Davis's more offensive and power-driven, both have demonstrated exceptional ring intelligence and adaptability. In terms of achievements, Mayweather's extensive list of world titles across multiple weight classes and his longevity in the sport continues to seek challenges that could elevate his status further. While surpassing Mayweather's legacy is a formidable task, Davis's trajectory suggests he has the potential to carve out his own significant place in boxing history. Bill Haney, father and trainer of lightweight champion Devin Haney, has openly addressed the between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis. According to Haney, Mayweather's treatment of Davis has been questionable, suggesting that instead of fully supporting his former protege, Mayweather may have tried to control or limit his success. Haney believes Mayweather's ego and desire to remain the biggest name in boxing have played a role in his rocky relationship with Davis. Haney has even stated that Mayweather tried to make a fool out of Davis, implying that the mentorship was more about keeping Tank under his influence, rather than genuinely helping him reach his full potential. Many believe Mayweather struggles with Davis's growing stardom and financial success, especially since Tank has now become one of the highest paid fighters in the sport, with Davis proving himself as a dominant force in boxing. The ongoing tension between him and Mayweather continues to fuel speculation. Some see Mayweather as a guiding figure who helped Tank's rise, while others like Haney suggest he may have also tried to keep him in his shadow. The debate remains whether Mayweather truly wanted Davis to surpass him. A potential fight between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis Mayweather's legendary defense and ring IQ going up against Tank's explosive knockout ability. Mayweather, known for his elusive movement, counterpunching, and ability to control the pace, would likely avoid being cornered or caught on the ropes, just as he did against aggressive opponents throughout his career. His stamina and discipline would allow him to maintain his strategy for 12 rounds, possibly even 15 if needed, making it difficult for Tank to impose his game plan. Floyd's ability to capitalize on an opponent's aggression would give him a tactical edge. However, Tank Davis has shown time and time again that he possesses fight-ending power, even when being outboxed. His ability to find openings, land depth.
Do you want your legacy to be? If you care. Because some interviews I see you say like, yeah, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. Where you stand on that?
It's just like, it's so up and down in the sport. When I say up and down in sport, it's like a lot of people don't know, but it been 3 and 4 people in my weight class that been undisputed type of thing, and they held it for like only a couple months. I beat Ryan. Ryan beat Devin. Devin was undisputed. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't, like it's up and down because some people are discredit what I've done. Ain't gonna lie, my influence, my everything in the sport, just that alone. Even coming from where I come from is
right.
Like, you feel me? I feel like I'm already up there with whoever, like Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them people.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis represent two distinct yet dominant styles in boxing. Mayweather, widely regarded as one of the most technically sound fighters in history, built his legacy on impenetrable defense, precision counterpunch, punting, and unmatched ring IQ. His ability to control the pace of a fight, avoid damage, and outmaneuver opponents has made him virtually untouchable in the ring. However, Tank Davis brings an entirely different challenge: explosive knockout power and the ability to change the course of a fight with a single punch. The biggest question in a hypothetical matchup between the two would be whether Mayweather's defensive brilliance could neutralize Tank's relentless offense, or if Tank could break through and land the devastating punch that has folded so many of his opponents. Historically, Mayweather has faced and dismantled power punchers, using his slick movement and tactical approach to frustrate aggressive fighters. However, Davis possesses an unpredictable element. He can be outboxed for several rounds, yet still find a way to land a fight-ending shot.
First hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time.
Mayweather's strengths include his superior defense counterpunching ability and elite stamina, which would allow him to dictate the fight's tempo. On the other hand, Tank's advantages lie in his raw power, offensive pressure, and finishing ability, making him a constant threat. While Mayweather's style and experience would likely give him the edge in controlling the fight, Davis's knockout power remains a dangerous factor that could turn the tide instantly. This matchup would be a classic battle of skill versus power, IQ versus aggression. While Mayweather's calculated approach could lead him to victory, Tank's ability to land that one game-changing punch would keep fans on the edge of their seats, making this a fantasy fight for the consistently emphasized the importance of distinguishing between Mayweather and Davis. He often states Floyd is Floyd, Tank is Tank, highlighting that while Mayweather's legacy is unparalleled, Davis is on his own path, striving for greatness. Ford has also remarked on the revealing nature of success, suggesting that as Davis's accomplishments grow, true colors emerge, and not everyone, including Mayweather, may be genuinely supportive. This perspective underscores the challenges Davis faces not only in the ring, but also in navigating relationships within the boxing community.